Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another T.T.S movie reviews. My name is Shawny Floyd, and today I'm reviewing The Greatest Showman, movie based on P.T. and Barnum, I guess he was the greatest showman of all time, of the P.T. Barnum, Bailey, Ringling Bros, circus fame. This movie came out December 20th, 2017, directed by Michael Gracie, written by Jeannie Bix and Bill Conon, and it's starring Hugh Jackman, Michelle Williams, Zac Efron, Zendaya. Now, the reason why I decided to go see this movie is because, I was watching all the Christmas Day games for the NBA, and I constantly kept seeing little commercials with Enes Kanter. I want to say maybe saw one Kristaps, Jimmy Buckets, just all these random NBA guys, and they kept promoting this movie. And at first I was like, nah, man, I'm not going to go see this. It's just another one of them singing movies. They're just going to be prancing around and blah, blah, blah. But then I saw that Wolverine, Hugh Jackman was in it. So I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a shot. So went in and seen it. I saw it early in the morning, so there was only two other people besides me in the theater. So I'm not gonna say that was the movie. Like, it was the movie. The reason why nobody was there, I think it was just early in the morning. But from the jump, this movie, they started out with a song, it ended with a song. They even said in the commercial, hey, this is a sing-songy movie. There's gonna be music throughout this entire thing, and they weren't lying. Right before the movie even started, Hugh Jackman and I want to say it was the director, Michael Gracie, they came out and they were stating like, hey, this movie, it's a lot of fun. The music is really good. It makes you want to, get out of your seat and start singing. I'm really glad that nobody really got out of their seat and started singing, because that would have been kind of lame. I mean, the songs, they were catchy, but they weren't too catchy enough to be like in a High School Musical kind of thing. Like, that's the first thing that came to my mind, was like High School Musical, as soon as he said that. The movie, I mean, it started out, kind of slow. Started out with him being a kid, and then all of a sudden it just started jumping all over the place. It jumped from him being a kid to him like working at some stuffy little spot, marrying his girl, and starting his little museum, starting a circus, and then just building up his business. I don't think that this movie was really focused on like actual accurate information. I mean, it was a reimaginative like kind of movie or whatever. They had like their liberties, artistic liberties to take with this movie. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't for me. Like I said, the movie, it stated early on like, hey, this is a musical in a movie, and they kept that they kept that true the entire time. I want to say, I mean, I didn't really keep count of the songs, but pretty much every main character that they introduced had a song. There was one song that I not remember her name at the moment. Song with Jenny Lind, who was a singer that Barnum brought over from Europe to sing in America. She sung one pretty badass song on stage, and that was pretty good. Everything else, it just seemed like it was like a musical type of song. It wasn't any like real solos, like kind of like what I was. That's what I was expecting, was like a bunch of solos and stuff. But no, it was literally a musical in a movie. Overall, I mean, the movie, it was. I don't want to say it was great, but it wasn't bad. It was just, meh. It was there. It was all right. It was just a movie. The one thing I didn't like about this movie was the fact that when they got to the performers, like the freak show, essentially, they really didn't really focus on them. The only people they really focused on when they got to the performers were the bearded lady and the short man who was supposed to play like like their version of Tom Thumb, who actually toured with P.T. Barnum back in the day. And that's really the only people they focus on. I mean, the bearded lady, she had a couple of songs that she got to sing when they were marching through. But that was about it. I mean, they had this Zendaya doing her thing with Zac Efron. Now, that part, their little chemistry going on together, that was pretty good. Honestly, I think they could have took that and made it its own separate movie. Like, what those two had going on, that's what they should have focused on, me personally. I mean, if it wasn't a musical and they trying to make it a serious movie, those two right there, I mean, a rich, wealthy white guy and a poor African-American girl in that time period, man, they would have made, that's Oscar bait right there. Their chemistry was pretty good. It didn't seem forced. I mean, yeah, they were flying around on a trapeze, but it didn't seem forced. Besides that, I mean, this movie was okay. I mean, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. I mean, if you're into musicals, you're gonna love it. Kids will like this movie, honestly. I mean, it was pretty much designed for kids. I mean, as an adult, I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing, I mean, you're not gonna really enjoy it. I mean, it was a nice little change of pace. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't go back to theaters and go watch it, But if it was like on Netflix or like on TV, I'll skip it through and I saw it, I might sit through and watch it again. But overall, I mean, it was just meh. It was just there. I mean, Hugh Jackman did his thing. Like I said, Zendaya did her thing. I thought Michelle Williams was pretty much wasted. I mean, she had a couple songs, but it just seemed like they didn't really focus on her that much. But it was just mainly like jump from them being kids, jump to them being at this place, jump to the next place. So it was just like la. So I don't know. So once again, I'm giving this movie 3 out of 5 stars. If, like I said, if you're into musicals, go see it. You're gonna love this. If you're not, I would pass on it and just wait till it came out on Redbox or Netflix or whatever streaming services it's probably gonna jump on and see it then. So that's gonna be it for this movie review for TTS Reviews. Try to do these every time I see a movie. I mean, you gotta pay bills, so movies aren't cheap. So just hit the like button, hit subscribe, let us know in the comments if you actually liked the movie or if you didn't like the movie. I mean, pretty sure I was looking at some of the reviews and they all pretty much agree with what I was saying with this movie, so let me know. Until next time.